Whether you knew it or not, you've probably seen our next guest either in the movies or TV, or heard our next guest doing voiceover characters on The Simpsons. He's in town to do something completely different that may be out of his comfort zone. We'll find out. Say hello to Hank Azaria, who's going to be at the Big E early next week. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. Yes, my favorite is when I perform for people and they don't realize I'm doing it till halfway through.
I bet.
I surprise people.
I would bet when you see people's light bulb go off, what does that make you feel like?
You know, it's fun, actually. You know, it's funny. The first time I did this Springsteen thing, this Bruce Springsteen thing, that with a band that I played, a Springsteen tribute band, will be at the Big E. I debuted it at my 60th birthday party, and a lot of my friends, I was halfway singing the first song until they realized it was me, which was sort of like a metaphor for my career. I disappear into roles a lot.
That's a very interesting point. Are people just not surprised when Hank Azaria is being Hank Azaria?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm a little surprised. Like I do so many voices, I don't even know which is the real me, and when I was younger, as a teenager, actually, it was a problem. I sometimes would change my persona so much before I knew that was a marketable skill. I didn't realize which one was the real me.
Well, it
came in handy as a character actor.
It's
and a voice
clearly
actor.
Worked out, because over the years, and you said you were 60, which I'm not buying for a second, but you've won over the years multiple Emmys for lots of TV shows, movies that we know. We'll start with the TV shows. Man About You, which I loved. Ray Donovan.
Yeah, that voice was based on a kid I grew up with.
See, there you go.
My building back in Queens, yeah.
It's almost like you just snap into this, whether it's like Pavlovian, isn't it? It just happens.
I'm a mimic. I've always done it. It's always like amuse myself more than anybody else.
There
and
you
then
go.
They tapped into it at The Simpsons when I was 23 years old, and that I've kept it going.
And there are a laundry list of characters that you do on The Simpsons: Moe, Chief Wiggum, comic book guy, Duff Man. And then there's the movies, The Birdcage, Along Came Polly, America's Sweethearts. All of these I've seen. And yeah, I didn't know you were on Broadway as well. You were in Spamalot and done some
Did Broadway
other stuff.
Twice? Three times, actually. I just finished another show called All In last year.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've been really fortunate in my career, especially with The Simpsons, which is, obviously broken through. We've been doing it for 36 years. All the voices that I can make, pretty much there's Mo the bartender right there. I use them on every sound I can make as a human being.
You have them all at your disposal at a moment's notice. Let's talk about why you're here, because this is. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I heard that Hank Azaria was fronting the Easy Street Band and doing Simpsons songs, I went, that's interesting.
No, I'm not doing any Simpsons songs.
No, Springsteen songs.
It's Springsteen, yeah. So, yeah. Well, you scared me for a second.
Sorry. I'm sure I said it wrong.
I'm not going to sing the Springsteen, the Simpsons theme song as Bruce said it.
Now I've got you.
That'd be weird.
All right, that'd be interesting. Talk about your love for Springsteen? How did that happen?
Yeah, it's like most East Coasters. It's part of your life. Growing up, and when I was 12, 1976, got introduced to Bruce. Really never looked back. Got Born to Run an album, and then Darkness not long after. My first concert was the River Tour in 1980. And as I was turning 60, I had felt a certain way about that, as kids like to say. I found myself extremely nostalgic and listening to that music.
And you said, I
can
do this. You can do this in front of a crowd and get some tickets sold.
I didn't know that I could. I just did it for my birthday party. It was like a reverse surprise party where I invited like everyone I ever knew to City Winery in New York, 500 people. I told them I had a Springsteen tribute band coming because we're all Springsteen freaks. But I didn't tell them that I had been working for months to front it. And then I put together this band of some professional musicians I know. And that all went so well that night that we started touring, and all the money, all the net proceeds go to charity.
Yeah, I love that part. We should point out real quickly that you are not playing Springsteen, you are doing Springsteen songs, and you're not doing any like character voices as Springsteen, but we got about 30 seconds left. Could you give us a little Born to Run, not by Springsteen, by somebody else?
In the day we sweated out on the streets of a runaway American dream there. At night we ride through the mansions of glory and suicide machine. I have to sing on The Simpsons all the time. I just
Yeah.
took it a little more seriously this
I
time.
love
With
this.
Bruce.
I love
We're good. I promise we're the best tribute band
this
you've
is
ever seen.
this is exciting. You can see Hank Azaria Monday and Tuesday night at the Big E. He'll be doing a couple of shows, and as you said, you're raising money in the process for whom?
439 Foundation, education, and recovery issues, and human rights. We spread it around. Dream School in New York is our favorite. Probably.
Good stuff. I got to tell you, pleasure to talk to you. As I said at the start of this, big fan for a long time. Break
Thanks,
a
man.
leg when you're on stage Monday night over at the Big E. Hank is.
Come see us. Come see us at the Big E.
I want to see. I would love to see him do a whole concert of just the voices doing Springsteen, but that may be the next tour.
We work with Simpsons voices.
Okay, good. It's a bonus. All right. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Boy, I tell you what, that was
So cool.
That was fun.
So
Yeah,
fun.
I mean,
I could have kept that going for a while.
right? No, it's one of those things because when we were talking about it earlier during the commercial break, you start rattling off all the movies and all the TV shows and you go, oh, I've seen him, or I've heard him.
And then
That's
all the
kinda cool.
voices.
Right.
Yeah, you definitely hear the voices.
Very cool.